Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you late night episode number 47 of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. Pillars of Eternity, and always playing Pillars of Eternity. Hope you guys are doing well, having a great time. I am very tired, so I hope I don't fall asleep while playing this, but we are going to get it in, guys. We're in Defiance Bay in the market district, and already we're running into a bunch of cool stuff, but not much we can do yet. The dotted ring around the character indicates the max range. Alright, so let's see.
Gilded Vale? Then you're close to home.
Close can mean a lot of things.
Surely you'll go back when this is all over.
Don't know.
Never know I'm here.
Guess that all depends.
Right. So, let's keep it moving and check stuff out. Here in the market district, we've got a barrel with the spirits in it. Also, I've got a fan going, so I hope it doesn't interfere with the recording too much. Let's check out this, though. Hilda. You see a dimly lit room with extravagant decoration. Pillows of silk brocade cover the floor surrounding a large velvet-covered divan. A man sits on the divan, his shirt untucked and only halfway buttoned. Behind him stands this elf dressed in the same lavish finery as decorates the room. Her hips gyrate gently, dancing slowly around the man as she begins to sing. He looks up at her blearily, intoxication clouding his vision. He smiles tunelessly, humming along with her. Her words are too low to hear clearly, but as her singing grows more intense, the lights in the room seem to dim even farther and everything loses focus. She takes his face in her hands, singing directly to him, running her hands down his shoulders and arms until she is holding his hands. The man's eyes grow heavy and he quickly succumbs to sleep, slumping backward. She holds his arms, catching him as he falls, and gently lays him down across the divan. She stops singing when his head hits the pillow, and suddenly the lights brighten back up and everything snaps back into focus. She slips her hand into his pocket, retrieving an item that she places in a small box sitting on a nearby table. She looks back at the man, shakes her head, and escapes into the night. Interesting. That's kind of like the Silmaril story in Lord of the Rings, but I digress. Then kill Greatstorm.
Hey.
Linko Greatstorm. You see a man stumble, knees bleeding, clothes torn, eyes dead. His skin is damp with sweat, but he pushes onward. His back is arched, defeated. At his side hangs a bow, strings limp from disuse. He trips through the undergrowth sightless, ignoring all but the sound of his own anguish. He comes across a deer, guts spilled across the forest floor, still steaming in the cold night air. A Stalgar watches him from above, perched on the trunk of an enormous fallen tree. It takes the man a moment to notice his danger, and he seems almost glad for it. The Stalgar unravels itself from the tree, eyeing him carefully. Its distended stomach almost brushes the ground as it jumps down, and the man dives to meet it. For a moment, time seems to slow as a man and beast collide. The Stalgar roars, swiping at him with its claws, and soon he has him pinned, great yellow teeth and acrid breath ready to end his intrusion. But with a wet ripping sound, instead the agonized Stalgar is himself girdled from neck to rump. The man exhales deeply, covered in blood, ponderous. Not today, not today. Huh. Got himself a Stalgar in the hunt.
Of course.
But let's,
Laying low.
keep laying low and checking out what we can find. You've got another barrel with some cheese. All kinds of ways we can go. A statue. The shields have been battered and scarred in long ago battles. They put them up here. It's pretty cool. Different shields.
Hello?
And let's continue. Here we have a place we can go in. It's going to be one of those RPGs where we can go in a lot of the main city, and that is very welcomed. I love it, actually. We've got 2 more peeps here. We don't have to check all of them, but I feel like we probably should anyway. It's just hard for me to read right now because I'm so tired. Matthias Nicholas and Condor Fried. Here's Matthias. You see an immaculate inn, dark wood counters gleaming, patrons rowdy and smiling. 2 men stand behind the bar joking as they pour drinks. Features are similar. They must be siblings. So similar, they must be siblings. The younger snatches up an armful of drinks and walks them around the room, chatting happily as he hands out orders. Just as he sets down his final ale and turns around, a red-faced Almua charges him through the door, trailed by 3 sour-looking elves, slamming directly into him. The Almua growls, knocking the young man out of the way, and demands an ale from the brother behind the bar. The man refuses, and the rest of the bar falls silent, sensing trouble. The older brother again asks the Almua to leave. The younger brother placing a firm hand on his back and pushing him towards the door, and the scene freezes. With a sickening crack, the man is knocked backwards into the wall before he falls to the floor. He does not get up. The action is immediate as the other patrons come to the barman's aid, dragging the Almua and his compatriots out the back, but the damage is done. The carpet slowly sleeping into its fibers as one brother dies. Where is it? And the other falls to his knees, horror piercing his eyes. By the time he gets up, the Almua is long gone. Interesting. Now let's check out Condor Fried. You see 2 men walking slowly down a stone corridor. They move cautiously, frequently looking behind themselves. One of them is this man, who stops, bringing a piece of parchment closer to his light enchanted helmet so he can read it, while the other keeps walking, glancing over his shoulder. The first man looks up from his parchment in the middle of a sentence and stops, his expression changing from caution to fear. He starts to call out a warning, but it is too late. The Zarb, who appeared from the darkness below, or before the darkness before them, rushes forward and pushes his small sword into the stomach of the other man. It then squeaks, seemingly repulsed by what is happening, and quickly backs away, leaving the sword protruding from the man's abdomen. Parchment falling from his hands, he leaps forward, catching the fiend as he falls. The wound isn't serious. In fact, it doesn't even look like the blade has gone far into his flesh. The man turns his attention back down the hall, looking for signs of movement. Nothing reemerges from the darkness. He stands and strides down the hall, determination etched on his face, sword and shield at the ready. The corridor starts to widen as he enters a whining yowl. As he enters, a whining yowl erupts from the darkness. At the far side of the room, he slows, inching forwards toward the sound. The light reveals a Zarb against the wall, holding a smaller one behind it with one arm. The larger Zorp has placed itself between him and the smaller one, attempting to shield the child with its body. The determination fades from the man's countenance as he lowers his shield and sheathes his sword. Putting up his hands, he slowly backs away, leaving the Zarb to care for its young. When the room narrows back into the corridor, he stops. Reaching into his pouch, he retrieves some rations and places them on the ground before returning to his friend. Very cool, Condor Fried. Very cool. So hopefully you guys still enjoy my reading voice and stuff, even though I'm so stuffy and incredibly tired. Let's head to this building just to see what's what. We've got something I don't know.
They'll never know I'm here.
Langdon, Circus, so lots of peeps. I don't think I'm going to talk to all of them. Langdon, right? Everyone know the plan? Dirty Rigbert. Up the wall in the window. Grab the jewel for the pretty little lord. We got it. Listen, dwarf, if I have to... Langdon, we have company. Greetings. The dwarf eyes you suspiciously and hides his pistol behind his back. You, looking for someone? Because this is the best. Langdon rounds on the dwarf. Idiot, they're probably with the Crucible Knights. You've made a grave mistake coming here. He raises his blade. Oh, wow, they're all fighting me. Okay. Wow, they're starting with flaming something or other.
Hey there.
Oh, lightning that's gonna bounce all over the place.
Following your lead.
Kana attack Circa. Wolfboy, go attack.
How may I
Aloth.
help?
Arcane Barrage them.
Yeah?
Alzarian attack Stag Mode.
Hey.
Adair come and attack there.
What?
Durance interdict everybody. And where's my girl?
Ready, Watcher.
Wanna attack that one? Oh, hit Dirty Rigbert. Nice. Circa's near death. Slag is unknown. How are we doing? Dirty near death. Rigbert. Man, they're like healing, but Rigbert finally goes down. They all do.
Got it.
That was a pretty good win. Don't know why they crossed us like that. We've got 3 Golden Swola, a Goldenrod Chew, a Ramhorn Helm, a Robe, a Hide Armor, Rod, 2 Battle Axes, and Circa's Grimoire. Take a look at that and just grab the
I'm
rest
not going
of this.
anywhere like this.
The stash. Yeah, I didn't mean to take everything. My bad, guys. I don't know who said he's not going anywhere like this. Let's check out Surica's Grimoire. Can learn Crackling Bolt. Can learn Console Haunts Draining Touch. Can learn Infuse with Vital Essence. Can learn Eldritch Aim, which is a good getting preternatural accuracy for a short period. Arkmir's Dazzling Lights, which he has. Console Haunts Parasitic Staff, he learned. Okay, do we want to learn Console Haunts Draining? Drains 31 corrode damage as endurance and weakens for 26 seconds. Caster's hand becomes a toxic parasite, causing corrosive damage to the target, weakening it, and converting its life force to the caster as endurance. Weakened, might and constitution reduced by 2, movement reduced by 1, fortitude and will reduced by 20. It's not bad because he can kind of get someone on the back line with that. Go into melee mode, land a few hits when he needs it, and then Console Haunts Draining Touch. That's really pushing it though for 3rd level because we have such useful stuff here. I don't know, would it be more useful than Fireball? Not really. Does a little more base damage, but it restores 26, which does make it a good defensive spell, which is what I like. Then Crackling Bolt. Then we have the level 2 infused with Divine or Vital Essence. Plus 10 max endurance, plus 50 max health for a minute. Infuses the caster with vitality, giving them a temporary increase to max endurance and health. That's awesome. Let's learn that for 200. And let's learn console hots, because it does do 31.8. I dig it. Wait, I don't know actually, because what's this one again? Corrosive Staff, Eldritch Aim. Oh, that's removing it. Gets plus 15 accuracy for 13 seconds, so his next attack will have preternatural accuracy. It is pretty cool, but it's caster only. So I don't think I'd waste a spell slot necessarily. Alright, let's see what we've got. Console Hot Straining Touch. Let's pass on that. And that'll be all we learn from Circus Grimoire for now. Ramhorn. Robe. Where was that? Hide Armor. There it is. Go ahead and pitch that. 2 veggies. Cheese. Spurts. Alright, that's good for now. Paragon's Infirmary. Alright, now we can check the place out. Being that they did this. Oh, there's more. We've got Thieves' Letter. Our contract inside Raymont Manor will leave a second story window ajar. He's confirmed the location of the Heart of the White March in a hidden chamber. Get your crew together and head to Brackenbury before Lord Raymont moves the jewel ASAP or AD. Okay, that's interesting. We'll give that to Durance to hold. 24 Pawns, 12 Swola, Lock Picky. Bunch of stuff for the stash, but we've got to find Rapier, yeah, also for the stash. New quest, tell somebody about the plot. Dirty Rigbert died over here. We've got Silver Lucia, another lockpick. And good gear to put in the chest. Long jagged rears slice across this garden scene in this painting. A few bedrolls and spare tunics are bundled in the corner. Wow, lots of loot. What was on the table? 13 golden obols.
Consider it
or
done.
obols. Can't beat that for free.
There. What did I tell you?
Heavily locked for good reason. 155 copper bonds. We'll take that all day, every day. Every day. Something under the floorboards here. It is a moonstone. Nice. Let's check out this door. Oh boy. This looks certainly ominous. Very much so. Not really. Something in the dresser. 85 copper bonds. Bookshelf. We've got House Domino. It's worth 16, so we'll grab it just to sell. Muddy footprints and splotches of ale stain the bed sheets.
There's something you don't see every day.
That isn't seen every day. A little crate in the corner with the trap. Disarmed. Ooh, 9 golden dukes. And a bloodstone. Very nice. Party is jacked up, ready to go. Adair wants to talk. Come down this way, another room. Over here we've got a little Lord Dunreed Row. That sounds good. And muddy boot prints and splotches of ale stain the bed sheets. Alright, that'll do it for this little place. Let's make sure, because I don't want to miss anything. There is another location, it looks like. No, this way? No, just over here and out. So pretty cool. Little lore-based encounter right there. Where we go?
Well, whatever happens, at least we're out of that mud hole, Gilded Vale. I grew up in Gilded Vale. Quaint. That's what I meant to call it. No, you had it right.
Adair, want to chat?
The dozens. Pretty sure you won't find one among them who stood within 100 miles of that bridge when the Godhammer went off. Too bad, too. So then there'd be less of them.
He shakes his head with a bitter smile. Why do they call themselves the Dozens? It was 12 Deerwoodens fought outside Helgot Citadel waiting for the Wide Wind to cross the bridge there. They had to hold him there long enough for Godhammer to detonate, so that's what they did. Godhammer? That's what they called the bomb that they blew up Wide Wind with. Don't know much about it other than that. Anything kills a living god, guess you gotta name it. What do you have against the Dozens? Nothing serious. Nothing I have against a lot of folks, and nothing I don't have against a lot of folks anyway. The Dozens, they like to take things into their own hands. Gets ugly sometimes. We don't have them here in Gilded Vale, but they'd be right at home there. They picked that name so they could do what they wanted and feel like it was right. Got nothing to do with honor or sacrifice. They like to involve Margaret too when they especially want a fair light feel right. Somehow I don't think she'd be too impressed with that lot. I'm sure she'd like to set them on fire anytime they use her name, but the gods probably got rules against that kind of thing. Surely Margaret has worthier followers. She draws all types, seems to me. More than she'd like, I'm sure. Warmongers, fire lovers. His eyes fixed briefly on Durrance. But she does do better than that. Plenty of good soldiers said their prayers to her when we were marching toward the front lines. Have to expect those are the types she'd prefer to talk to. Let's continue on. Good idea. Alright, we came down here, right? Yep, all the way down. Can't.
They'll never know I'm here.
So we should be able to find the Godhammer Bridge even. Possibly somewhere in here. Works. Mercenaries. The Duke doesn't care about our illegal expeditions. The Knights do. Duke Eovar's a man of the people. He won't let this animancy nonsense go on. Best bounty that's come up in a long while. Guess who steals it out from under me? Buying that rotten bastard. No, Mina. At least he didn't kill you. Him and the giant slayers are mean sons of guns. Admeth's den. Huh. Finish up that, okay. Peek over here first. Doesn't look like anything. We'll enter Admeth's in a bit. Let's see this mercenary. Okay. Bong bong, anything? Let's see. Who's that?
Let's see what lies this way.
Aodon the Ingenious. Aodon the Ingenious. You see a small band of people walking down a rutted road. surrounded by a thick forest. This man walks alongside them, chatting and joking like they were lifelong friends. Though his appearance is one of frivolity, his jovial facade is betrayed by the occasional sideways glance into the dense tree line. There's noise from the trees around them, the sounds of someone breaking a twig. The man holds up his hand, silencing the travelers and destroying the lighthearted tone of the evening. They look around, worried expressions on their faces, gathering closer together. The man motions for the groups to stay where they are and heads into the trees. There is silence for several seconds as they all strain to hear anything, clutching one another nervously. There's another rustling. This time it's coming from the direction of the man entered the woods. By the location direction the man entered the woods. A single figure emerges from the tree line and the group visibly relaxes, seeing him approach. The figure comes close enough for the group to see his face, and one of them lets out a cry of dismay when they realize that is not their friend. No sooner has the sound left his mouth than another group emerges from the woods, weapons drawn, surrounding the travelers. As none of them are armed or in any state to fight, they are quickly subdued, bound, and relieved of their valuables. With a laugh, the bandits disappear back into the woods, leaving their quarry on the road. I'm so sorry, guys. I am half asleep. Safely back inside the forest, they meet up with the man. He smiles, mocking the gullibility of people who will trust a complete stranger as long as he buys them a drink. He takes his share of the spoils and leaves. Out on.
Easy does it.
Another kitty cat. Just looking for secrets here on the market road. What have you. Commoner? These days it's rare to find folks who do much for strangers. Little barrel over here. Barrel of laughs. Grappling hook and rope system. Let's head into this one. Attics, whoa. A couple of crude beds have been improvised from an assortment of tattered blankets and pillows. Dribbles of some dark liquid stain the fabrics. Feel free to make yourself comfortable down here. Top floor's off limits. Wait, what's happening? Am I imagining this? Pernish always has the best supply. Pernish is the man you want to talk to if you want to buy. Can't believe Pernish is letting us use his place. He never let us do that before. Addicts, the lot of them. This your first time here? You'll be back, I'm telling you. I'll see it again. I will. I have to. Oh, there it is. Sveff. The Sveff junkies are out tonight. Don't blame you guys though. It's a rough world out there. Mercenaries. Ready to throw down. Don't start any trouble. Try not to break any of the furniture. We'll come in and talk to Pernish, I guess. This book of alien love sonnets has a dedication on the first page to my beloved Conra. Or Canra. If you aren't here to buy anything, get gone. Oh, they sell stuff? Other than Sveff, feel free to try to make yourself comfortable down here. Pernish. The man before you flashes a toothy and rather unpleasant grin. Well, Mao, a new face. Well, now, a new face. Welcome, friend. Name's Pernish, and this, he gestures to the room around you, is my humble abode and a place of business. And I do hope you're here to do some business. He glances at the nearby guard. What is your business exactly? If you have to ask, Pernish smiles. Let's be clear. You go running to the guards, you're going to regret stepping foot in this place. In fact, I'd put you even odds on your getting every decision you made in your life to leave you standing in front of me again right now. Oh, I'd put even odds on you regretting every decision you made in your life to leave you standing in front of me right now. His face shivers with a quick, unreadable emotion. But you stay smart. I figure we can end up very good friends. You can ask my previous customers. They'll vouch for my supply. He grins. I keep it simple. If you have the coin, I have the SPEF. You're free to make use of the premises so long as you don't do anything stupid and you don't get to tangling with the other customers now. Pernish claps his hand together. What can I get you? What is SPEF? You serious? Pernish eyes you with suspicion, then disbelief. SPEF's worth every pond. My friend, it's incredible. Lets you see your own soul. And you're looking at Defiance Bay by the first and foremost SPEF merchant. You have a look at your stock. He's got SPEF for $135 a piece. Not really what we want right now. But okay, bong bong. Let's sell House Domino. And didn't someone have another throwaway book? I guess not. Guess not. Okay. Whoops. Let's trade. Give him some reading material. Uncover what happened at Pernish's house in Copperlane.
I'm on the trail.
Let's look around. We've got a chest. Someone has peeled the labels from these bottles. They're stuffed with a dark, gunky pulp that gives off a pungent odor.
Consider it done. Give me a real challenge.
Nice lockpicking. 441 pawns and a Velyun. Oh, they're attacking. Oh dear. Oh dear. Didn't realize I was thieving. There was no hand icon. Maybe if they don't see me.
Hey,
Who's got the best stealth? Probably Alod. Take off. Bong bong. Oh man. Gotta wake up a little bit. Gotta wake up. Little floozy, wake up. Alright. The guard holds up a hand as you approach. You can turn right back around. This lower floor is all yours, but no one goes upstairs. Why not? Or what's up there? Guard shakes his head. What do you think? The bedroom, all that. Private things, I'm saying. You don't go creeping through other people's homes. Um, 100 CP to try to bribe him. Any chance you could look the other way? The guard narrows his eyes, then takes the money. I do like the view over this way. He turns around. Nice. Let's just go up here. The pots are crusted shut with some unidentifiable gunk. Table setting a mead. We're stealing. See if we can get a little more unseen, unheard.
Hey there.
Aloft. Take the mead, which, if we look at mead, it's sweet and thick. Mead is a favorite among adherents and continues to foster the tradition of pairing lighthearted evenings with unbearably heady mornings. Oh, they attacked, bruh. I thought they would leave me alone. Well, we don't need the mead. Don't need the mead. Don't need the mead.
Let's see what lies this way.
Let us see. Okay, they're going down in look-see.
Yes? Right away.
So I guess you can make a quick pop here. Nope, he's red again.
Aye?
Alof, you're good to go. Bong bong. Everybody, go up. Wow, big nice house. Some ominous stuff going on in there. Oh, he wants a fight. Huh. Go over here. Let's see here. No one around. 460 copper skate. In the Erosian calendar. Good endurance. More lore to read. Yippee. That's good stuff. And there is quite a bit of lore to this game, which you'd love to see. Here we have 124 silver Lucia. Or is that 424? No, 121. And the dozens. We'll read about the dozens. For show. We'll get there. And back up, I guess. Further up. Wait, there's a mercenary and all that going on in there. Oh dear.
Raised up.
Alright.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey there.
Attack. Wow, that was quick. Crippling strike. Mercenaries hobbled a bunch. Let's all attack that one, actually. Murder blob them. Sagani
Ready, Watcher.
not hanging in there, which I kind of expected. Sadly. Restore minor endurance. Alright, very good. Everybody attack that one. She's not going to be able to hold her own, probably as a mini tank, backup tank. Alright, bong bong, let's see what they have. Oh my. 14 pawns, 14 skates. Rusty bronze key, a small bronze key that was found in Pernish's house. 3 swola. Bunch of hats and armor. Fine small shield. Stiletto, spear, flail, and greatsword, all fine. You fine. I work
Sure.
out. Ooh.
I'm on the trail.
Alright, let's come up here. What was in the room? 18 obols. The padded armor. Rat-tat-tat. It appears as though someone rummaged through this uneven row of books in a hurry. These jars are chipped and cracked, and if knocked to the ground and back, and set back in one place. As if knocked to the ground one time and set back in place. Shelf, we've got the deer dialects, we can just sell that. A locked door, no kidding. Unlocked with a rusty bronze key. Unlocked. Ooh. One side of the overturned vase is splotched with crimson. What's in here? Someone has gathered sheets and towels into a makeshift bed. The rumpled fabric is stiff with blood and unwashed sweat. Oh boy. How are you? Oh, it's Pernish. You have met an untimely end by my party member. What say you? A man lies, bound and bloodied, on the floor before you. His face is a tapestry of bruises, and blood is spattered across several corners of the room. The man cringes and sobs as you approach. Gods, please, please, no more. I can't take any more. I'm not here to hurt you. The man pauses, glaring up at you, or gazing up at you. You're not? Oh, praise Barrett. You're not one of his men, are you? Glances nervously behind you. He shakes his head. Please, I don't know who you are, but my name is Pernish. This is my house. You have to help me. Then who was that's downstairs? An imposter, some wizard named Nerid. He came into my house, tied me up in here, tortured me. And now he and his men are eating my food, breaking my things, selling Svef inside my own home. He blinks. It would be a lot easier if you weren't trying to hide something. Pernice looks away, unable to meet your gaze. I may have hung on to a tiny portion of my supplier's share, but I needed that money. What exactly happened? He sent over the wizard, Nerid, the man downstairs. Pernice shudders. Nerid walks. To make up the lost copper, I guess, and to hurt me while he was at it. It feels like it's been days. Oh. To make up the lost copper, I guess, and to hurt me when he was at it, while he was at it. What do you need me to do? I can't go out there, not while he's downstairs. I've been tied up for God knows how long. Please, you have to kill him. Maybe I can convince him to leave. Pernice shakes his head. You don't know him, what he's capable of. You'll see soon enough. Party gained 402 XP. New quest of his old self. No level ups. Find out what happened to Pernice's home. I love that you can gather quests in this game from books and stuff like this.
I'm on the trail.
You can just gather awesome quests that who knows what they're going to have. All sorts of questy things. So that looks good for now. Oh, should we skedaddle? Skiddy 22. We've been playing for 42 minutes. It is time indeed. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Not really playing with much combat gameplay, but we're learning a lot of lore and we're exploring Defiance Bay. So very awesome. We'll get to combat more next time and beyond. So until then, thanks for watching. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, as I already mentioned. Friendly reminder, heads up, you can become a member. All the info is in my description. Go check that out on my Patreon page and all that good stuff. And yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. This is episode 47. Thank you for watching. Until next time, be well, live well, stay well. And much love, peace, and joy. Don't go anywhere. Just starting to warm up. We have to do our stronghold. We have 4 things to check out for information. Might have to head back to Cadnua and do that. So until then, guys, I'll see you next time. Much love, peace, and joy. Be well, live well, stay well. I think I said that 2 times too. I'm so tired. Gonna sleep after this. Ciao for now, guys.